In a world of ice and fire, one fallen mango decided the fate of a life.
There was an extremely cold place where the temperature was below zero and snow covered everything. On the frozen ground, a mango was lying and a small penguin was playing with it, pushing it around and spinning it as if it were his only friend. Suddenly, a bird flew down from the sky, grabbed the mango with its claws, and flew away. The bird traveled far, leaving the icy land and reaching a hot desert, but there, a hawk suddenly attacked. In the struggle, the mango slipped and fell onto the sand. That night, heavy rain poured over the desert, and from the mango, a tiny plant began to grow. When morning came, the sun burned harshly and the little plant slowly started to dry out. Not far from there was a village where a gentle rabbit lived. One day, a hawk attacked the village and carried the rabbit into the air. While flying over the desert, another hawk attacked, and during their fight, the rabbit fell down. He quickly hid inside a hole in the sand until the hawks flew away. The rabbit came out and noticed the dying plant. Feeling pity, he went to a nearby river, carried water in his mouth, and poured it on the plant again and again. With time, the tiny plant grew into a large mango tree. The rabbit sat under its shade, ate mangoes, and felt happy. Suddenly, a farmer arrived, cut the tree down, and walked away. The rabbit began to cry. Just then, the hawk returned, grabbed the rabbit, and disappeared into the sky. The hawk was flying high in the sky, gripping the rabbit tightly in its claws. Cold wind rushed past, and the rabbit struggled again and again, refusing to give up. With every bit of strength left in his small body, he fought back. The hawk's grip weakened for a moment. The hawk reached a rocky mountain area and released him. The rabbit fell, hitting rocks and sliding down until he finally landed in a cold valley below. His body was badly injured, his breathing slow and painful, but he was still alive. In that valley lived an old penguin who had wandered far from the frozen lands. Seeing the injured rabbit, the penguin gently carried him to a safe place, cleaned his wounds, and took care of him day after day. Time passed, and slowly the rabbit recovered. When the rabbit could finally walk again, only one thought lived in his heart. I have to go back to the place where I once gave life. He began his journey, walking through mountains, deserts, and empty lands. Step by step, tired but determined, he finally reached the place where he had once saved a tiny plant. All that remained was a small, weak sprout. Drying under the sun, without hesitation, the rabbit began again. Every day, he traveled far to bring water. He burned under the heat, grew weak with exhaustion, but never stopped. Days turned into months. The tiny plant grew strong once more and became a mango tree again. Sitting in its shade, the rabbit felt peace. Then a new thought crossed his mind. If one tree can give life, why not many? He picked ripe mangoes, collected their seeds, and planted 4 or 5 new saplings nearby. Every single day, he protected them, watered them, and cared for them like his own children. Over time, the trees grew tall, heavy with sweet mangoes. The rabbit began taking mangoes to the nearby market. People loved them. They bought more and more, amazed by their taste. Day by day, season by season, the rabbit earned enough to live comfortably. The same rabbit who once fell from the sky, injured and helpless, had now become successful and wealthy. But he never became proud. Instead, he planted even more trees and taught others the same lesson. Because real success is not about surviving alone. It is about creating something that lives beyond you. The lesson of this story is simple. No matter how many times life knocks you down, if your intentions are pure and your effort is honest, your struggle will never be wasted. If you enjoyed this story, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. And remember, sometimes the strongest heroes are the ones who choose to grow life even after falling.